Man. So in today's video, we got to talk about Gilbert Arenas and Draymond Green getting into it, man. So they addressed each other live on their platforms. And I would like to go over that because everybody started debating about what LeBron James said on his podcast.
A ring is a team accomplishment. Right. I don't know where it started. It's just it's a long conversation, especially when it comes to me individually. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport. You tell me, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, our wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys just because this guy won one ring or won two rings or won, like, it's just weird to me. It's like saying Peyton Manning can't be in the same room with Brady or Mahomes because he only has one ring.
So that's what LeBron James said on the Mind Your Game podcast, calling out today's NBA ring culture. And he's just saying that, it just doesn't make sense. And a lot of people agree with it, and a lot of people disagree with it. So ESPN, they had a panel full of people like Tracy, McGrady, Jay Will, Gilbert Arenas, people who never won championships, debate with Stephen A. Smith about ring culture. So I would like to highlight what Gilbert Arenas said, because what Gilbert Arenas said on that panel is what pissed Draymond Green off. Let's check out a little bit of what Gil said live on ESPN First Take. Here's a clip right here.
When did ring culture become a thing, right? When you talk about a team award, something that a structure needs to win, does not boost you in front of individual accomplishments. And when you used Kobe, would frowned upon what LeBron said, okay, I would disagree with that.
Got you.
I would disagree with that because
I remember what I said there.
In real time, Kobe had 3 rings. Y'all wasn't treating him like a 3-ring player. You were treating him like a sidekick. He was considered a sidekick. He was considered a Robin. He was considered the next Pippen. In 2002, with 3 rings, we were still comparing T-Mac. Who was better in the league? You couldn't convince the NBA down the middle who was better. So
between
T-Mac and Cole.
Totally true. Totally true.
So if you're sitting there with 3 rings and you're still being compared to someone who doesn't have rings, what do you think happened? I need individual accomplishments. Can you please get rid of Shaq? Right? Because if it was about rings, there was no reason for the fallout with him and Shaq. The fallout was about you only respect the driver of the car. No one respects the passenger of rings.
So I did a full video breaking that down, guys. If you missed it, I'll have the link to that down below, because in that video, I also highlighted what Tracy McGrady and Jay Will said in response. I just want to let you guys know, though, before you do watch that video, that they all agreed with LeBron James, including Gilbert Arenas. So that's the reason why Draymond Green really got upset, because this is what Draymond Green said. A bunch of non-champions having championship conversations. The world we live in is crazy. Gilbert Arenas responded and said, you should thank us for the convo so second options and thirds get a fair judgment. Play with 4 rings left off the top 75. Pippen has 6 rings and sits 32 all time. 6 people in front of him with no rings. Why not? My opinion. It's my research that exposed they don't respect second option rings. Draymond Green responded back and said, there will never be a reason for me to thank y'all about anything involving the game of basketball. There's also nothing you guys can say or topic y'all can cover that can change anything for me when it comes to the game of basketball or NBA. Only someone who has never been a champion would think that's a conversation that will ever matter. Your research was just missing one key perspective. A champion that understands what it means and take to do. So it's just a tad bit flawed. So Gilbert Arenas decided to respond to Draymond Green live on Gil's Arena, man. And that's the video clip that I have for you guys today. Let's check out what Gilbert Arenas said, calling out Draymond Green. Here's that clip right here. And if you can, guys, if you stuck around already, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That really does help these videos get pushed out to the algorithm, and I really do appreciate that, guys.
Research, you say personal. I'm pretty sure the conversation between them when Clay didn't make it, and they're sitting there asking why and crying and doing all this, someone goes and does the research for you. and then gives you the answer. And then you attack the researcher. If you think there's something off about what I'm saying, then you answer the question. Why do you think Klay, at the moment of time when they're voting, has 3 rings, he has 2 All-NBAs, and he has 5 All-Stars? Why would that man be left off the top 75 for number 75, who has 6 All-NBAs and 6 All-Stars? You would think the 3 championships will push him over the top. So if you don't like my fucking research and my answer, then you answer it. And please don't say, I don't care. Come up with an educated answer.
Or don't respond. What if
32,
doesn't care?
32 is Pippen. In front of Pippen is Allen Iverson. So come up with an answer that you can help the public. It has nothing to do with your feelings. Because I seen the answer. I seen when the Isaiah Thomas statement that Isaiah made, when he basically said something about KD, where KD basically saved y'all careers and made y'all Hall of Famers, but he gets disrespected, but he saved y'all. Like I seen that interview. Right? The people who are voting for you, they never won a championship. Do you really believe that they're using rings as the base, or they're using your individual accolades? Because, like I said, if I remove the rings, who resume is better? 6 All-NBAs and 6 All-Stars, or 2 All-NBAs and 5 All-Stars? Which one now belongs in 75? So now you know why Dame was 75 and he was pushed out. His body of work first is what we go off. The ring just solves the tie. If there's a tie, you got 6 All-Stars, you got 6 All-Stars, now I go to the rings. The rings don't supplement your individual greatness that you bring to the game. Here's really a thing, what some person said. They said, when you can't do anything individually, you use team accolades to justify it.
Damn. It was a selfish person that said that, right?
That's
Rashad, please.
That was that was a quote, not my opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion.
That's a bar to me.
What is the bar?
So that's what Gilbert Arenas said about the ring culture. He's pretty much explaining exactly what he said in his text response to Draymond Green. Was like, yo, I'm sitting here going through this top 75 list, and people who have more rings is not on the list. And then you have some people that don't have rings at all that's on this list. So I'm just saying that this ring culture debate, it is kind of weird, because why is it that somebody who can have 4 rings like Klay Thompson is not on the list, but then you can have somebody like Damian Lillard, who's never won a ring, on that list? And so now Gilbert Arenas is breaking it down to, well, body of work also matters. And he started breaking down those players' individual accolades. So that's what Gilbert Arenas is saying. He's saying that it just doesn't make sense. What the hell matters? Is it individual accolades? Because if one person does have 7 rings, they do start breaking down the individual accolades. Well, Jordan got X amount of MVPs and this person only has this amount and he only has 1. He has no finals MVP. And, you know, the conversation is just always moving, right? So yeah, man, that's it for today's video, guys. I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video. That really does help these videos get pushed out to the algorithm. And I really do appreciate that, guys. I can't say that enough. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel, or if you've already been around to the channel. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.